In today's episode, we fly to Paris to attend the world-famous Paris Airshow in Le Bourget, France. But before we fly to France, I need to fly to Dubai to do some work with the Air Sports Federation of Asia and meet some good friends I haven't seen in a while. In Dubai, I will meet the folks at the Air Sports Federation of Asia, where we will discuss some important topics about aviation. Then we jet off to Utrecht in the Netherlands, where I will meet my good friend Fugoso for some cheese and hot air balloon adventures. And the last stop, of course, one of the biggest air shows in the world, the Paris Airshow.
All this and more on this episode of Asian Air Safaris.
Dubai, the most populous city in the United Arab Emirates and the capital of the Emirate of Dubai. 92% of the population of Dubai are expatriates. This means that most of the people living in Dubai just work here, including me. I am here to attend an important meeting with the Air Sports Federation of Asia.
Well, we're here in Dubai, wherein we will have a first election and an update on what's happening to each country's sports flying activities.
And if all goes as planned, we will see them in the next Philippine hot air balloon fiesta. Mounting an air show is no easy task. It literally takes a village and a whole lot of teamwork to make it happen. I'm glad that my friends at the AFA are here to help. After all, we all have the passion and enthusiasm to put Asia on the air sports map of the world. After the meeting, the folks at AFA decided to treat me to a nice ride on a yacht to see the famous Dubai skyline.
Well, we just finished with the meeting and here we are at the marina. We're going to get a ride by the river and have our dinner.
Cruising along the Persian Gulf, it was nice to take a breather and experience the beauty of Dubai from the marina. After all, tomorrow I will fly to Utrecht in the Netherlands for another adventure. Stay tuned. From Dubai, I take a 7-hour flight to the Netherlands in a city called Utrecht. Utrecht is one of the oldest and most vibrant cities in the Netherlands, located in the central part of the country. It's the capital of the province of Utrecht and a major hub for culture, history, education, and transportation. While less touristy than Amsterdam, Utrecht is increasingly popular with international visitors for its charm and authenticity. I came to Utrecht to meet up with my childhood friend, Fugoso. Boo has been my buddy since grade school and high school. As we were growing up, Boo and I have been best friends. He lived just a stone's throw away from my house, and even our parents were friends. In the late 80s, Boo started his career in America, first as a trainee in radiology, and climbed the ranks all the way to the top as the chief of the radiology department at Carroll Hospital Center in Baltimore. Even though we were oceans apart, we always managed to keep in touch, often meeting up in places around the world. Today, we met up in the Netherlands, where I will surprise him with a nice trip on a hot air balloon to see Utrecht from the sky.
Boo, you made you made it on time.
Oh yeah.
You made it on
Oh,
time.
my.
For a balloon flight here in the Netherlands. I'll introduce you to my friend.
Okay.
They're inflating the balloon.
Fred Kool is one of the most experienced balloonists in the Netherlands and a constant figure in the Philippine Hot Air Balloon Fiesta, where he participates almost every year. From the sky, we can see the beautiful landscapes of this charming city. We were promised by Fred that he would give us a tour of Utrecht. We can see the beautiful landscapes of this charming city. We could even see the famous Utrecht canals from way up here. But as the saying goes, what goes up must come down. After seeing Utrecht from the air, we come back down to earth and see Utrecht from the ground.
So what do you think, Boo? Is it worth doing a hot air balloon? Right?
Yes, it is. It's a very
Not for the crew. It was difficult.
yeah.
This is good. This is good.
It's a good.
And you know what's good about ballooning is it takes you to places that you'll never go to unless you're riding a balloon. But it's a nice place. It's a nice countryside farm.
It's beautiful.
Boo and I took a stroll down the old canal, a unique canal system with split-level streets and dwarf cellars now used as shops and cafes. It's so nice to see life from the eyes of the Dutch. People here are so relaxed, from playing music, taking a canoe ride on the canal, and even watching people carry cheese. The laid-back lifestyle of people here is something that always recharges me. After all, we have another short flight that awaits us. Next stop, Paris. Welcome to Paris, the city of light, where history and beauty walk hand in hand. From the timeless elegance of the Eiffel Tower to the bohemian charm of Le Marais, Paris is a city that inspires the soul. Its grand boulevards, world-renowned art, and cafe line the streets, invite you to linger and explore every corner. Speaking of the Eiffel Tower, there is one tradition I always do whenever I find myself in Paris. I've been doing this since I was a teenager.
You know, Boo, I always come over. I don't know how many times, but I have a photo right here in this spot. And I wanted to see how everything changes. My body build, I think, yeah.
But your outlook in life is still the same. You're still Joy.
Yeah, but my hair is getting gray.
And up to this day, I've always made it a point to take a picture with the Eiffel Tower from the exact same spot every time. It's a good thing Boo was here to take my picture. The view of the Eiffel Tower is simply unmatched from the steps of the Trocadero. Plus, you never know what you'll run into while strolling the famous plaza. In this case, some Parisians started dancing with the famous tower in the background.
One thing good here is that everybody can do whatever they want. I don't know, Boo, are you gonna dance?
Sure.
Only in Paris. Coming up next, we take a stroll down the streets of Le Marais, the Jewish quarter of Paris. Paris has always been the heart and soul of fashion. All the biggest names of fashion are lined along the streets of Champs-Élysées. It's also the center of art and culture of the world. Everywhere you turn, there's a famous landmark that's beautiful enough to be put on postcards. Paris is also home to the most beautiful museum in the world, the Louvre. But since Boo and I wanted to get away from the hustle and bustle of mainstream Paris, we decided to take a short ride from Trocadero to the quaint little side of Paris where the real Parisians stay, the streets of Le Marais. Le Marais is one of the most charming and historic neighborhoods in Paris. Located in the 3rd and 4th arrondissement on the right bank of the Seine. It's a lively blend of old-world elegance, artistic flair, and diverse cultural energy. Le Marais is a hotspot for boutique shopping, vintage fashion, art galleries, and design stores. Le Marais is where Paris's layered history meets modern vibrancy. It's a place to wander, to linger, and to discover both the grand and the hidden treasures of the city. Since the Louvre Museum is so full of tourists, we decided to visit a smaller, more intimate museum in Le Marais, the Musée Picasso.
Joy, interested in going to the museum with me?
I don't think so, Boo. Maybe I'll wait for you.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positively sure. Why don't you go to the Airshow instead with me?
Let's go to the museum.
I'll accompany you up to the door.
The Musée Picasso in Le Marais is one of Paris's most treasured art museums. Entirely dedicated to the life and work of Pablo Picasso, one of the most influential artists of the 20th century. The collection includes over 5,000 works by Picasso, including paintings, sculptures, ceramics, drawing, and prints. It also has works from other famous artists such as Matisse, Cézanne, and Miro. The Musée Picasso is not just a celebration of Picasso's genius. It's a beautifully curated journey through one of modern art's most complex and prolific minds. Housed in one of Paris's most elegant buildings. My good friends Fabrice and Nicolas invited me for dinner in one of Paris's oldest and most beautiful neighborhoods, Saint-Germain-en-Laye. Home to the historic Royal Palace of Saint-Germain-en-Laye, the chateau is a living chronicle of French royal history, from medieval kings through monarchs and exiled royals. You may remember Fabrice and Nicolas in one of our previous episodes. They are in charge of taking care of the Falcon 900 aircraft. You remember when we brought the plane here not long ago to undergo a calendar inspection and service bulletin. Now, they are here to invite me to the Paris Airshow. Not only did they invite me to the Airshow, they also gave us access to a very intimate part of the show itself, the chalet in which only the most important clients of Dassault are allowed. But first, we will savor this fantastic meal with colleagues who have become almost like family. I can't wait to see what's in store for me tomorrow. But more of that when we return. Paris Airshow is one of the world's biggest and oldest airshow ever. It was founded in 1909 and it is held once every 2 years. The Paris Airshow is situated in Le Bourget, which is a few kilometers away from the city center. The airshow hasn't always been in Le Bourget. When it first started, the Paris Airshow was held in the Grand Palais. But as it grew into a major aviation event, it has since transferred to Le Bourget and still continues to do so until today. Today, I was picked up from my hotel in Paris to be brought to the chalet in Le Bourget.
We're on the way to Le Bourget. Our friends from the DFS picked me up. So I feel very privileged. And I will be entering to the back door, not like I usually do in my younger years. I was even riding train just to come over because it was always interesting for me to be here.
It's a different story now. I am now coming in as a guest of the folks at Dassault. I was welcomed by Fabrice and Nicolas, who has visited me in the Philippines during the hot air balloon fiesta. Plus, I was able to get my own service vehicle to take me to the main exhibition halls. It's nice to see how times have changed. Since this is the oldest airshow in the world, it has everything. From military jets, commercial airplanes, and even experimental aircraft that is 100% fully electric. Times have surely changed since the first time I was here.
One thing I enjoy here at the Paris Airshow is that they have everything from ultralights to piston engines, turboprop, and even rocket ships.
They have it all here. From the biggest aircraft to the smallest parts needed to make an airplane run.
We're in one of the halls of the air show. All the manufacturers, the vendors are here trying to sell their products. I think it'll take me the whole day to check out every hall. But everything is interesting. If you're into aviation, you're into mechanics, you're into production, this is the place to be in.
It was also very interesting to see the development of new technologies, especially in the realm of fully electric powered aircraft. And of course, special space exhibition was also present.
So I guess this is the next ambition. After all the flying here on Earth, I'm off to the moon.
Before heading to see the newest Dassault aircraft, I had the chance to see some of the biggest and fastest airplanes flying above the airshow grounds. It's always such a thrill to see different aircraft flying so close by. This is why airshows are such a popular attraction all around the world. Once I got my fill of watching the airshow from the outdoor exhibition, it's time to meet Jerome from Dassault, who took me inside one of their most popular models, the Falcon 6X.
Yes, welcome.
Welcome on board the Falcon 6X. And we're here to introduce that very advanced aircraft, very large. And you have some very special features on it. First of it is on the galley you get the skylight, where you can see the sky from there. And then after, this is the largest cross sections from height to width.
Okay. For me, also the style has changed now from the seats, from the tables. It makes a lot of difference. Exactly.
So we are currently putting a lot of effort in that design. And
To be more comfortable
exactly.
once you're in. And of course, I noticed the windshield makes a lot of difference.
Oh yes,
With just 4.
that's a completely new design. It's a fly-by-wire, smart-sized stick aircraft, and therefore it's a latest feature that we have in the Falcons nowadays.
Well, I like the new table on the side. It is totally different from the last one, the previous one.
And you see it. Everything can be controlled electronically. For example, if you have the table, you can put it up and down.
Yeah. So you can turn this into bed as well.
Exactly. As a bed, you can just remove the seat armrest.
And I like the push for the table.
Yes,
It's no
correct.
longer. That's what always everybody breaks first.
We have electrical shield also, windshield. So that's give you the new feature that we implemented.
Jerome also wanted to show me the mock-up of their latest aircraft, the Falcon 10X. It is Falcon's newest clean sheet business jet, launched in May 2021. Designed as the largest and most advanced Falcon ever.
The beauty is that we have a lot of innovation on that aircraft. First, because we have a lot of space, and second of all, because this space we try to benefit as much as we can. So this aircraft will do
2 beds.
Yeah, you can have so many configurations. We bring flexibility, we bring elegance, because this aircraft can fly around 16 hours. So therefore, we want to we call it the flying penthouse.
Yes, of course.
Because you have to feel really home.
It's intended to compete with Bombardier's Global 7500 and Gulfstream G700.
You can have 2 private suites, and then you have a curtain that allow you to be really private.
This is a good idea.
Yes.
When you turn it into bed, then it's easy. It's done.
It's very easy. It's very easy.
done.
The concept is to make sure that you are like an apartment. Therefore, you have your bed or private suite. You can have your own dining table. You can have your own shower. You can have everything you want.
The Falcon 10X represent Dassault's commitment to merging fighter-grade technology with luxury and sustainability. It sets a new benchmark in cabin comfort, ultra-long range, and digital flight control, positioning itself at the top tier of global business jets.
Well, you think of everything, huh? You think of how people should
Try to
spend their
deliver
money.
the best on that side.
If everything goes as planned, we should be seeing the Falcon 10X in the skies by 2027. Exciting times up ahead. The trip has been a whirlwind of emotions. From doing a little business with the Asian Federation of Air Sports, to reconnecting with old friends like Boo, to coming back to the City of Lights and exploring the world's biggest air show. The world is a big place, but with special friends from all around the globe, the world becomes much smaller and going on adventures becomes much more enjoyable.
This has been your captain, Jorry. See you in the next Asian Air Safari.